Sairam children, good morning. Children, in the last video we have started chapter number 7. In that we have discussed few questions. Let's see what we are going to discuss today. We are going to discuss exercise 7.1 in that last question left last time, and we are going to start new exercise 7.2, question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3. This chapter is very much small, children, so today we will finish with this chapter also. Okay children, so let's start what is there in question number 4, exercise 7.1. In exercise 7.1, what is there? Okay, see, question is saying that Parikshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Parikshit has make cuboid with these measurement. Okay, now he wants to make cube. Okay, so how many such cuboid he needs so that he easily can make cube? Okay children, so let me show you the solution in the notebook for this question. Let's see. In the given part, he is having 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter cuboid. So we need to find how many cuboids we need more. So children, if you concentrate here, for making cuboid, for making cube, we need group of 3. Okay, so in this, if you concentrate here, 5 centimeter and 5, we are having 2 times, so we need one more 5 so that it can become a group, so that we can form group of 3. And here only 1 2 is there, so we need 2 more. Okay, it means 5 into 2 is 10, 10 into 2 is 20. So we need 20 cuboid more. In this way also you can find out the solution. Or one more thing, see, volume of cuboid, we can find out 5 into 2 into 5, it gives you 50. So if you find out like this, the prime factors will be this. So for making this a perfect cube, you need to complete these factors. So how you can complete? Like this, you have to give 1 5 and 2 2's to that. In this way also you can find out the solution of the same question, children. Okay, you are getting my point. Now let's see solution for the same question. See, in this, if you are concentrating on the slide, the same solution is showing on the slide. The sides of a cuboid are given 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So volume of cuboid will be 50 centimeter cube. So if you apply that prime factorization method in 50, so how you can find out 2? You will get 25, then 5, then 5. So now this 50 is not a perfect cube. You need to make that perfect cube by completing the group of 3, by giving 2 2's to this 2 and giving 1 5 to these 2 5. Okay, so you will get 20. Okay children, so we need 20 such cuboids so that he can make a cube. Okay, now let's start exercise. Now let's start exercise 7.2. Okay, let's see what is there in the exercise 7.2. Question number 1 is there. Question number 1, let's read this question. Find the cube root of each of the following number by the prime factorization method. Now you need to use the prime factorization method. Remember children, this method we have used in square and square root chapter also. Now many parts are there. We are going to discuss first 4 parts right now, and rest part I will give you as homework. You can easily do these question in your homework, children. So let's start with first part is 64. Now 64, let's start with 2 divided by 64 is 32. 2 divided by 32 is 16. 2 divided by 16 is 8. 2 divided by 8 is 4. 2 divided by 4 is 2, and 2 1 ja 2. Okay, now you have to make the pairs. These two come in one group and these two come in one group. From every group, 2 come outside. From here 2 is coming outside. From here 2 is coming outside. It means 2 into 2 is 4. Okay, now we can write cube root of 64 is 4. In this way we can represent our answer. Okay, let's see the next part. Next part is 512. So first do repeatedly division, like 2 divided by 512 is 256, then 128, then 64. In this way you can solve. Then you can make pairs. These two come in one pair, these two come in one pair, these two come in one pair. Okay, from every pair take 1 2 outside like this. Okay, so how you can write the answer? In this way, 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so cube root of 512 will be 8. So this will be your answer. Next part is 10,648. So start dividing by 2 first, then use 11, so you will get 1 at the end. So now start making pairs. These two come in one pair, these 11 come in one pair. From here this two come outside, from here 11 come outside. You will get 22. So the cube root of 10,648 is 22. Okay, now let's see next part. Next part is you need to find out the prime factorization method of this 27,000. So 2 divided by 27,000 is 13,500. 2 divided by this gives you 6,750. 2 divided by 6,750 is 3,375. 3 divided by this is 1125. 3 divided by this is 375. 3 divided by 375 is 125. Then it all are multiple of 5. Okay, now start making pairs like this. From every pair take one thing outside. From here 2 is coming out, from here 3 is coming out, and from here 5 is coming out. So 2 into 3 into 5 is 30. So we can say that the cube root of 27,000 is 300. Okay, sorry, 30. Okay, here by mistake 300 it is written. Answer is 30, children. Okay, because cube root of 30 is 27,000. Now next question from exercise 7.2. So in this question we are having state true and false, children. Say, children, you have to understand the concept of every statement you have to understand. So how? See, first statement is cube of an odd number is even. So this statement is false, children. How? See, let's take one example. Let's take one odd number. I am taking odd number 3. 3 cube is 27. It means 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 is 27. So 27 is not an odd number. So this statement is false. Okay. Now a perfect cube does not end with 2 zeros. Now statement is saying that a perfect cube does not end with 2 zeros. So let's take one more example. I am taking 10 cube. So you will get 10 into 10 into 10. It gives you 1000. So 1000 is a perfect cube, but it is ending with 3 zeros. It is not ending with 2 zeros. So this statement is also false. The previous statement is also false, and this statement is also false. Now third statement is if a square of a number ends with 5, then its cube ends with 25, children. See, let's see whether this statement is true or false. Okay, this statement is also false, children. Okay, sorry, I have made one mistake here. In the second part, answer was true because the question is saying right thing. A perfect cube does not end with two zeros, it always ends with three zeros. Okay, so that is why the statement is true. We have taken example of 10 cube, in that three zeros are coming, so statement is saying that does not end. By mistake I told you to write false answer. Okay, so in this third part, let's take example. I am taking 15 square example. You will get 225. See, if a square of number ends with 5, square of a number ends with 5, so if I'm taking 15, I'm finding out the square of this number, it ends with 5. Now question is saying that find the cube of the same number. Cube of the same number, you will get 3375, but it is ending with 75, it is not ending with 25. So it is not necessary. If we are taking one number and finding out the square and it ends with 5, so the cube of same number ends with 25. So this statement is false. Third one is false. Now fourth, there is no perfect cube which ends with 28. This is simply false. See, 2 cube is 8. So we are having perfect cube which ends with 8. Let's take one more example. 12 square, you will get 1728. So at the end we are having 8 here. So this statement is also false. Okay, the cube of 2-digit number may be 3-digit number. Now question is saying that cube of 2-digit number is 3-digit number. So let's take smallest 2-digit number, that is 10. So cube of this we will get 1000. See, the cube of 2-digit number is 10, and you are having 3-digit number. No, we are having 4-digit number. So this statement is also false. That is not possible because we have taken smallest 2-digit number. If we take largest 2-digit number of or any other 2-digit number, definitely we will get 4-digit number or 5-digit number. Okay, we will not stick with 3-digit number. Okay. Now cube of 2-digit number maybe have 7 or more digit. Now again let's take one more example. This time I'm taking the largest 2-digit number, that is 99. Cube of this is 970299. So you are having 6 digit in that. Now question is saying that the cube of 2-digit number may have 7 or more digit. So the largest 2-digit number is representing into 6-digit number, cube of that. So it is very much clear that after that we will have 3-digit number, that is 100. So 7 or more digit we will never get. Okay, so this statement is also false. Now let's talk about the last part. Last part is the cube of single digit number may be single digit number. So this is true because 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. So we are having single digit number after finding out the cube of single digit number. So with this question has finished. Now let's talk about, this is the solution of your same true false statements. We have discussed very clearly in brief. Now this is your last question of your chapter number 7 or exercise 7.2. Understand this question very carefully, children. This is very important question. You are told that 1331 is a perfect cube. Question is saying that this is a perfect cube. Can you guess without factorization what is cube root? What is the cube root of 1331? No need to do prime factorization. Without doing any calculation, you have to guess cube root of that number. Similarly, few more numbers are there. After that you need to find out the cube root of all the numbers, children. So let's solve this question in the notebook. Okay, for this question we have to use this table. See children, here what I have done, I have made a table for the cube of 1 to 10 numbers. Like 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125, 6 cube is 216, 7 cube is 343, 8 cube is 512, 9 cube is 729, and 10 cube is 1000. See, if 1 cube of 1, so here is 1 digit, the unit place, we need to concentrate on the unit place. 2 cube is 8, we are unit place is 8. 3 cube is 3, it means when we are 3 at the end we are having 7 in the unit place. In the same manner, 4 cube, it means when 4 3 times multiply each other, its unit place will be 4. 5 cube, its unit place will be 5. 6 cube, unit place will be 6. 7 cube, unit place will be 3. So in each and every step we need to concentrate on the unit place. So let's take one example here. 14. If we are finding the cube of 14, so 4, the unit place of 4 is 3, unit place in 14 is 4. So when 4 is there, it means the whatever we are finding the answer, it ends with 4 only. It ends with 4 only, and whatever it comes here in front of that, like 2744. Okay, so let's move to the question directly. So what you need to do, you have to find the cube root of this without doing any calculation. See, this side, the rightmost side is given to you, and you have to find out the leftmost side. Cube root is given to you, and you need to find the cube is given to you, and you need to find the cube root. Okay, so in this the unit place is 1. So here in the rightmost side, in which number you are having unit place 1? So in 1, so we can choose this one. So it means its cube root ends with 1. Okay, now what you need to do, you need to hide the last 3 digit. Hide this last 3 digit, only 1 left. So you have to find out that number which is near to this one. Like 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, so 2 will be greater number from 1, so we will choose this one directly. So this form 11, it means the cube root of this number will be 11, or we can say that cube of 11 is 1331. So here we have not done any calculation. With this trick only we will we have come out with the cube root of this particular number. So next number is 4913. Again you need to find the cube root of this. Now this number ends with 3. So in the rightmost side, which number ends with 3? This 343. So by which number it is multiplied 3 times, so that we are getting 343, 7. So it means this number it's end with 7. The unit place of cube root of this number will be 7. Now hide these 3 number. What you are getting? 4 is left. So you need to find the perfect cube which is near to this 4. Like 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8. Again 8 is a greater number, so we will choose this one. So it means 17 is a number of so 17 will be the answer for this cube root. Okay, or we can say that 17 cube is 4913. Now let's check for the next part. Next part we are having 12167. Okay, so again it's this number is ending with 7. So which number is ending with 7 in the rightmost side? See, check this number 3. It means this number is end with 3. Last number we come to know. Now how we fill this place? See, you have to hide the last 3 digits. Now only 12 left. Now find the perfect cube which is near to this 12. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. So this 27 will be the greater number, so we will choose this 2, which is the smaller one. So 23 will be the answer. So the cube root of 12161 will be 23, or 23 cube is this. Okay, now let's check for the next part. Next part is 32768. Now you have to find the cube root of this number. This number ends with 8. Now check the table. Which number is ending with 8? Here, 2. It means the unit place of cube root of this number will be 2. Now again hide these three number, last 3 digit number. You have to deal with 32 here. So again check the nearest perfect cube. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, and 4 cube is 64. So 64 will be the greater number, so we will choose here 3. So 32 is the answer for this. The cube of this number will be, sorry, the cube root of this 32,768 is 32. This will be your answer. Okay, I hope my concept is clear to you. Now with this your chapter has been finished, children. Let's see the home assignment. Home assignment is from exercise 7.2, question number 1, last 5 parts. Try these questions in rough notebook first, after that figure out. Okay children, so in the next video we will start new chapter. So till then, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for completing your work, and please practice more and more in maths. Okay, without practice you are not able to solve every time each and every question. Okay, thank you.